Hey guys, you're with Kelly Wilson of the Wilson team, your Ottawa mortgage experts, and thanks for tuning in. I just wanted to give a quick update rate of the day. So currently, if you're putting less than 20% down, we have rates as low as 2.74% for 5 years and variable rate at prime minus 85 to 95. So depending on contract and structure, give us a call. But one of the things I really want to discuss because it's a file that came across my desk this week, which was buying rural property. What do you need to know when purchasing rural property, and what is it that the banks want to see when you're buying something that is not within the city limits? So, just a very quick recap. The bank wants to know, number one, that the water is potable, that it is good drinking water. So, your agent should be helping you with getting the test for that and bringing it out to the township to make sure, the city, to make sure everything is clean and ready to go. The second thing you really want to look at is whether the road is private or not. So anything that might be remote or out of town, do you have winter accessibility? Because it could be a cottage property or something, but anything sort of out of town, is that water, is the road private? That's what the lender's looking for, is how to get access. The other thing you want to look at is acreage. Acreage is huge. The banks do not want to finance land. So anything that is sitting above, some financial institutions are a house plus 5 acres, some are a house plus 10 acres. So it's really important to know that if you're buying something that has more than 5 or 10 acres, we just had one the other day, 43 acres. So if you're buying something with acreage, the bank is only going to appraise the value on the house plus the 5 or 10 acres. The other thing that is important to know is if the appraisal comes in less, because there is some additional value on having that extra acreage, then the responsibility is going to be lying on the purchaser to come up with that difference to pay for that land separately. The other thing we really look at is zoning. What is the property zoned at? Is it zoned residential, farming, agricultural? So there's all different types of zoning. So it's important to talk to your mortgage broker to make sure that the zoning falls in line with the type of mortgage product that you're looking to buy or achieve, because everybody has different qualifications in what zoning they'll allow their investors with the financial institutions. The biggest one, outbuildings. So it might have $300,000-400,000 worth of buildings, and you're getting it for a steal because the purchase price is only $50,000 more because of these outbuildings. The bank is not interested in financing outbuildings. So if you have a huge horse stall or a kennel, it could be barns, it could be massive garages, where you can work on your cars. They're just not interested in outbuildings. So that will not be part of that appraisal. And every rural property generally is going to require an appraisal either through CMHC or the financial institution. Septic inspection, huge. Make sure you're putting a septic inspection anytime you're purchasing. That is a big ticket item. You're looking at $25,000 to $30,000 if that septic is not working, or there could be a replacement, or the building codes have changed, or the septic codes have changed. So make sure that that is getting properly analyzed and get a good referral from your real estate agent. Hobby farms. If we see the word hobby farm, that came across our desk as part of that file we were looking at. And mostly I'm bringing it up because this particular client was not aware that some of these issues would be a factor to the financial institution. And now we're sort of in a position that we have to try to figure something out pretty creatively and hope that everything falls into place sort of after the fact. So hobby farms, they're looking at, do you have chickens on the property? Are there horses on the property? Do you run a business on this property? That's just sort of, that's not something that they're interested in. So I just wanted to give you a quick overview. If you have any questions, give us a call. We'll explain all the reasons why. There's some other things that you have to sort of take into consideration, and we can go into further detail. 613-695-9250. Thanks for tuning in.